Moto are going big with its latest tablet installment, the Motorola Xoom 2. Its stiffest competition comes in the shape of the iPad 2. The successor didn't fare too well, selling only 100,000 units compared to the iPad's 16 million. Can the Xoom 2 do better? We find out as we put the Xoom 2 up against the iPad 2. First up is design, and the Motorola Xoom 2 has certainly slimmed down, measuring 8.8mm thin, shaving more than 2mm off the heftier original, and it now weighs only 599 grams. The 10.1-inch screen is encased in a razor-esque body and is made from Gorilla Glass and Moto's splash-proof protection. The iPad 2 loses out on the screen size stakes and weight, but is the same width and feels much sturdier in the hand. Out of the box, the Xoom 2 will come running Android Honeycomb 3.2, but we're told it'll be updated to Ice Cream Sandwich in the new year. On the original Xoom, it was impressive, but now with iOS 5 loaded on the iPad, it's dated quickly. Having said that, it remains a good tablet experience with multi-home screens, tablet-optimized apps and improved browsing. iOS 5 has added a new lease of life for the iPad, with iMessage, built-in Twitter, newsstand, Wi-Fi sync and PC free. On now to speed, and the iPad 2 is powered by a 1GHz dual-core Apple A5 chip, and it also has 9 times the graphic performance of the original iPad, but it's not quite as powerful as the Xoom 2. It comes boasting a dual-core 1.2GHz processor and a gig of RAM. Cameras on tablets are yet to take hold, but the Xoom 2 has a fairly decent offering, with a 5MP snapper on the back and a 1.3MP front-facing camera for video calling. Apple hasn't commented on the exact specs for its camera, but the iPad can capture 720p HD movies at 30 frames per second using the main camera and a secondary VGA 30 frames per second camera for FaceTime calling. The Android market may be flooded with apps, but it still can't beat the App Store. For Honeycomb, there are thousands of tablet-optimized apps, and a lot more are available for free, but the quality aren't as good as Apple. Ice Cream Sandwich could make things interesting, but we'll have to wait and see. For all the latest Xoom 2 and iPad news, reviews and features, keep it locked to t3.com.